Hello, everyone. In this episode, we're going to explore 6 key strategies to help you transform your life to become absolutely unstoppable. And just to be clear, we're not talking about New Year's resolutions or goals. Statistically, they seldom work. What we're focusing on today is far more powerful mindset and subconscious transformation. And stay with me to the end, where I'll share what I consider to be the most important and powerful transformation that you can make. So let's get started with our first key strategy, learning to observe and release. Life is a consistent stream of events and situations, both good and bad. Life happens around us and life happens to us. But that doesn't mean that everything that we encounter has to affect us long term. We don't have to carry the feelings or emotions of every situation. This is the power of letting go, the ability to free yourself from negative thoughts and emotions that no longer serve you. It's the difference between reacting and responding. To observe a situation and choose not to let the negative energy take control. Observe and release. Let go of what doesn't serve your inner energy. Okay. Let's move on to our next key strategy, become self-aware. Being self-aware means understanding your thoughts and recognizing how they influence your emotions and actions. When a situation triggers a negative emotion, you have an opportunity for growth, an opportunity to explore your beliefs, your strengths, and your weaknesses, and to realign that situation with more empowering thoughts that support your inner energy. Think of it like micro-tuning your performance. A professional race car driver practices lap after lap to prepare for the track. Becoming self-aware allows you to make small adjustments in advance, so you respond more effectively when similar situations arise in the future. Take a moment to think of a time when practice or preparation helped you perform better. Drop a note in the comments. I'd love to hear how preparation made a difference for you. And just like the practice prepares your skills, self-awareness trains your subconscious mind to respond more positively. Okay, our next key strategy is to accept and transform. Now, we all have our own challenges, hang-ups, and limiting beliefs. That's just a part of being human. The sooner we acknowledge our fears, anxieties, self-doubts, and limiting beliefs, the sooner we can start transforming how we feel, think, and respond. Often, experiences from the past control the present, meaning your subconscious uses deep-rooted memories to guide how you react, sometimes even pulling from events that you barely remember. But here's the good news. You don't have to change the past. You can transform the way you feel in the present and in the future. Think of it like refreshing a saved document. You replace outdated beliefs with new, empowering ones. This is how you release what no longer serves you and create space for what you truly want. Okay, our next key strategy is don't broadcast your transformation. One of the things that I've noticed over the years is that the most meaningful personal transformations tend to happen quietly. Not because support isn't important, it is, but because lasting change usually comes from an internal decision, not an external validation. At some point, each of us has to take full ownership of our own growth. And when you realize that, something powerful happens. You stop waiting for permission. This is your life, your purpose, your inner energy. Your responsibility is to honor who you really are. When you begin that work for yourself, you're actually better prepared to support others. As the saying goes, get your own ducks in a row first. So do your self-care work, but do it quietly. You don't need to announce it. You don't need to explain it. In time, your growth will speak for itself. And honestly, what matters most is that you recognize and feel the shift within you. That's real success. And one more thing to be mindful of. Don't outsource your personal transformation. Accountability partners can help with shared activities, walking, going to the gym, or studying for something important. But your inner work, that belongs to you. You are your own accountability partner. When you fully own it, you remove the subconscious exit ramps, the old excuses that make it easy to fall back into familiar patterns. This is your opportunity to transform fear, anxiety, self-doubt, and limiting beliefs so they align with your aspirations, desires, and goals. And that's how you become unstoppable. Okay, our next key strategy is to protect your inner energy. As you progress on your journey of self-discovery, you'll naturally become more aware of your deeper purpose. You'll also begin to live life with intention, focusing on what truly aligns with your inner energy and letting go of what drains you. That means supporting the things that make you feel grounded and fulfilled, and becoming more mindful of what doesn't. Along the way, that may lead to some difficult but necessary decisions. Even your decision-making process begins to shift because you're no longer operating on autopilot. You start trusting yourself more and learning to lean into what feels right, even when it feels uncomfortable. Okay, our final key strategy is to practice gratitude. Research shows that gratitude activates parts of the brain associated with emotional regulation, resilience, and well-being. It helps lower stress hormones and strengthens our capacity for positive emotions. But beyond the science, gratitude keeps us grounded in what's real and working in our lives. Take a few moments each day to notice what you're thankful for. Your life, the people in your life, your health, the small moments that we often overlook. Gratitude doesn't deny challenges. It simply reminds us that we're not defined by them. It keeps us humble, present, and open. Remember, you are a spiritual being having a human experience. And this life, with all of its lessons, is an opportunity. When you approach it with gratitude, you create the space for growth, clarity, and transformation. I hope you found the ideas we explored today helpful. If you begin practicing even a few of these strategies, you'll start to notice a shift in how you respond, how you relate to yourself, and how you move through life. Earlier, I mentioned one of the most effective tools for deeper, lasting transformation. If you feel ready to go further, I created a self-paced program called Shed Your Fears. It's designed to help you identify triggers, uncover the underlying limiting beliefs, and gently shift them at a subconscious level. I'll leave a link in the comments below. And whether you choose to explore that or not, remember this: the answer is within you to build a better you and to own your destiny. Thanks for spending this time with me. Take care, and God bless.